I pulled this story because I see a lot of people shitting on Mickie James for this, and I want the chance to defend her. So Mickie James, she's on this show called LFG. LFG is I don't know, competition show that WWE does. I've never watched any of those shows, but from what I gather, you have contestants, which in this case would be wrestlers, wrestle a match, and then they get critiques, if you will, from judges. Beyond that, I don't know if they like get voted off or well, I don't think they get voted off, but I don't know how you win. But this week we have Xena, which is one of the Australian-born talents or whatever. Apparently, she debuted new ring gear, and Mickie James had some critiques that actually sparked a lot of controversy. So let's hear what Mickie James had to say about Xena's ring gear.
I did like that we saw a different side of you today, Xena. I like your new gear. Can I talk to you about your gear? Sure. I lived during the Diva era, and we fought very, very hard to not have to wrestle in lingerie anymore. Since I'm a female, I can speak on this. It's very frustrating when women go out there and wrestle and all I see is their ass. And I can't look past it. It's all I see. It's very distracting. So you want to be taken serious as a wrestler, but you're wrestling in pretty much jazzed up lingerie. And that's my opinion. And that's coming from someone who's had her ass on TV a lot.
So there you have it. That's what Mickie James had to say about Xena's new wrestling attire, which, if I'm being honest, in itself, it's not even that revealing. Now, I don't see the back of it, so maybe it shows a little bit more because she does focus in on the ass part a lot.
I don't think it's any worse than what Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan or Tiffany Stratton has worn. Liv Morgan basically just wears lingerie.
She does. And we just saw her on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley practically wears no pants at all. Like, I shouldn't see that far up your
hoo-ha?
Yeah. Like, I shouldn't know you have a tattoo way up there. Yeah, I don't even think the outfit was that revealing. Like you said, seeing what we see on the main roster, there's a lot more revealing stuff. People were discrediting the source here. I guess that's where people were upset. Is like, how dare Mickie James criticize this lady's attire, seeing as she's had her ass out every week. She's probably most known for having a lesbian angle with Trish Stratus.
She had a spot where she grabbed Trish's pussy and licked her hand seductively.
Yeah, so a lot of people were judging the source. Like, how can this person have a problem? Basically, she's criticizing someone for doing what she did to get herself over. And to that I say, what is Mickie James now? I'd say maybe in her 40s, so let's just say 20 years ago. Maybe she's not 40, I don't know, but let's just say 20 years ago she was doing this stuff. God forbid someone in their 20s do something that was different than what they would do now. And then try to teach someone new, someone that hasn't gone through that. You don't want to go down this route. I kind of equate it to like if you have a kid, or maybe you don't even have a kid, maybe you just have someone younger. You see that they're starting to get around some drugs or something. It's like, bruh, you don't want to go down that road. You don't want to go through the cold sweats. You don't want to have to contemplate sucking a dick to get a score.
She's wrong, and I'll tell you why. She's criticizing this girl for wearing the same shit that one of the champions is wearing, and she's telling her it's wrong. She said she's fought hard as a diva. She didn't fight hard. She was a diva. She was just ass and titties. She can try to rewrite history because she's married to Nick Aldis all she wants. She was ass and titties. She started off as a spoiled little whore. She ended up as a spoiled little whore. And she would think she was sent away because she was fucking John Cena on the side. And now she wants to kick the ladder out that she climbed up to keep other people from climbing up the same ladder. She didn't regret her decisions. Some people are making the same decisions as she is, and she doesn't want people to make the same success. She's a hypocrite.
It's totally not that.
That's exactly what it is. They're doing the same shit she is. The only thing that girl isn't doing, she's looking provocative. She's not being a whore. She's not dressing like a pig and rolling around in mud. Mickie James literally dressed as a pig and rolled around in mud. She has no room to talk about anything.
Again, she didn't do that yesterday.
Okay, but she still did it. That's why she's known. We wouldn't know who Mickie James is if she didn't roll around in mud. If she wasn't a lesbian wanting Trish Stratus, we wouldn't know who Mickie James is. She'd just be another diva.
Yes, that is true. But she was also doing what she was given too. Keep that in mind. But that's what I'm saying. It's weird that she can't criticize because, oh, you did that 20 years ago.
She can criticize, but she's being stupid about it. Maybe Xena doesn't want to dress like a whore. Maybe she's a big fan of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Mickie James doesn't know that. Either way, Mickie James did the same shit. And the only reason why Mickie James is sitting where she is right now is because she was a fucking whore.
So then she should only tell people to be a whore?
She should not be a hypocrite.
I mean, I see what she's trying to do. She's trying to change. Like I said, I equate it
No,
to...
she's trying to turn this into, oh, women have fought very hard for blah 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 blah. No. You were a diva, Mickie. You shook your ass and titties and you were eye candy. That's it. You weren't a revolutionary. You weren't a trailblazer. You were a fucking diva for the WWF. Nothing more, nothing less. So Mickie just needs to sit down. She was not fucking Alondra Blaze or Mildred Burke.
I don't know. My whole take on it is I think because you did it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't talk about it. Like, yeah, the money's great. The fame is great. But you can get there in another way. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
no, she can't, obviously. If they could get there another way, there'd be another way. But there's not.
Oh, that's another story. Now they're trying to get there another way now. But then you have Tiffany Stratton. You had Rhea Ripley. You got Zelina Vega. Liv Morgan. Although she's pretty tame. But they're all basically wearing nothing. Again, I'm not complaining. Pointing it out. But there is your LFG news. But let us know what you think. Is Mickie James a hypocrite? Or is Mickie James a wildly veteran who's seen the error of her ways and maybe has changed her mind? You let us know in the comments below.